Yesterday on social media, Sam St. John, Americana Sam, was posting some Christmas albums, and he included this one. So I thought, hey, it's Sunday. It's a great day to share. Let me show you some Christmas albums. Come in and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping a great morning this morning. It is Sunday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Yesterday on social media, Americana Sam, or Sam St. John, as we all know and love him, was posting some Christmas albums on his site, I think Facebook, including NSYNC. That's okay, Sam. You're allowed to like NSYNC. And I thought, well, I've got one of the albums that he showed. I haven't listened to these. Some of them not. But some of them I haven't listened to forever. I'm not a big fan of Christmas. December's always been a hard month for me in so many years. I won't even go into detail, including just December, just happened a week ago. But anyway, I thought I'd share some Christmas albums with you, just to have some fun on a nice Sunday morning. It's early. I've got some coffee here. Most of these, I think, are from the 50s and 60s. But the thing I love about them, on some of them, are the labels. Some of the beautiful labels. I've got a ton of stuff that I've been given, stuff that I'll never listen to, but I keep them because of the beautiful labels. And the one I'm going to show you first has a gorgeous, gorgeous label on it. Anyway, so I thought I'd show some Olde Tyme Christmas albums, starting with the one that Sam showed. This is Holiday Sing with Mitch Miller and the gang. With the song sheets included, which they are. If you don't know Mitch Miller, he was huge. I've got a ton of Mitch Miller stuff. He must have made millions, this guy. He was an American choral conductor, record producer, industry executive, obist, through all kinds of roles in the record industry. He was an AR man, one of the most influential people in the American popular music from 50s and 60s. Like, this guy was just huge. So this one does have the lyrics sheet in it, which is cool. But the thing I love about this one most of all is this gorgeous, gorgeous Columbia label. That is just beautiful. I wish they would come out with those labels again for more the newer releases. But this one's got all the classics on it. I've got so much. I've got a whole discography of Mitch Miller stuff in my stuff that I've been given. This one also has I think this is the original sleeve. I think this is a Canadian pressing too, because the cover is different. Most of what I have is a Canadian pressing, but he's put on a ton of stuff. You got Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Winter Wonderland, Must Be Santa, Jingle Bells, The 12 Days of Christmas, Sleigh Ride, The Christmas Song, Silver Bells, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Frosty the Snowman, and White Christmas. All the classic hits on this one. How about this one here? This is 1963. I think this one, getting back to this one came out in 61. So this is 1963's Christmas Wonderland with Bert Kaempfert, a German orchestra leader, multi-instrumentalist, music producer, arranger, composer. This was Christmas with Bert. and his orchestra. His only Christmas album as well. This one, I put a new sleeve on this one. It's on the regular MCA label. Again, a different cover. I think this is a Canadian pressing. But yeah, you got Little Drummer Boy, the Santa Claus is Coming to Town, I Hear Bells on Christmas Day, A Holiday for Bells, Winter Wonderland, Christmas, Children's Christmas Dream, Sleigh Ride, White Christmas, Toy Parade, Christmas Wonderland, Jingo, Django, and Jumpin' Jiminy Christmas. Another huge artist. This is Christmas Dancing with James Last. 1966 German recording. This was huge composer, big band leader, the James Last Orchestra. Initially a jazz bassist. This guy sold 200 million albums worldwide. And in his lifetime, of which 80 million were sold by 1973. So yeah, this guy was huge. This one is on the beautiful Polydor label. Again, some of these old ones, look at the labels, just beautiful. There's a few on here I can't pronounce because they are in German. And these all sound decent, by the way. They're not mint by any means. And these new sleeves don't really fit in the old. I can't even kind of pronounce the first. Actually, most of these, because they're all in German. I can't pronounce these. The only one I can read is White Christmas, Midnight in December, Jingle Bells. That's it on side B, the first track. That's the only one I can pronounce. Christmas is Percy Faith, 1966 release. He was a Canadian-American band leader, orchestra leader, composer, conductor. Became very popular in the American popular music in the 50s. Continued through the 60s. Yeah, he's just a remarkable artist. Rob owned a lot of these. Thank you, Rob. This is on the regular Columbia label. So this is a Canadian pressing. Happy holiday. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. The Christmas song, Do You Hear What I Hear? We Need a Little Christmas. Silver Bells, White Christmas, I'll Be Home for Christmas. Christmas is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Little Drummer Boy. Mario Lanza, Christmas Hymns and Carols, 1963 release. He was an American tenor and actor. This is on the Pickwick label, so again a Canadian release. Hollywood film star, popular in the 40s and 50s. He had a 7-year contract with Louis B. Mayer, the head of Goldwyn Mayer, and sang a lot in his movies and stuff. This is pretty cool. It's got Joy to the World, O Christmas Tree, The Lord's Prayer, The First Noel, O Come All Ye Faithful, Adis Fidelis, Away in the Manger, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, We Three Kings of Orient Are, O Little Town of Bethlehem, Silent Night, Guardian Angels, I Saw Three Ships, and O Holy Night. Beautiful sounding album. This was a nice one. This is a Canadian one for sure. This is a CFMO was a radio station in Ottawa, I believe. They did an album for Ronald McDonald House in Ottawa. So it's kind of a charity event thing. There's the CFMO label. All kinds of photos from the Ronald McDonald House. Nice photo in the front. Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Mitch Miller. The Christmas Song by Mel Torme. Here We Come, Carolyn, Ray Conniff. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Rosemary Clooney. Winter Wonderland by Johnny Mathis. White Christmas by Percy Faith. Joy to the World by Percy Faith. Oh Holy Night, Luciano Pavarotti. Oh Little Drummer Boy, Percy Faith. Mary Boy Child, Harry Belafonte. What Child Is This, Leona Boyd. And Silent Night, Mormon Tabernacle Choir. I wonder how they got the funding for releasing all these songs. But yeah, National Capital Children's Oncology Care Incorporated in Ottawa. Great charity event. Jim Reeves, 12 Songs of Christmas by the amazing Jim Reeves. This is, I'm not sure when this one came out. Definitely in the 60s somewhere. 1972, actually, on RCA Records. So it's a later pressing. Jim Reeves was an American singer, songwriter, musician. He was one of the earlier Nashville Sound artists. He developed country music in the 60s. He was known as Gentleman Jim. He unfortunately died in a plane crash, but he's also part of the Country Music and Texas Country Music Hall of Fame. This was originally released in 1963. This came out. His first and only Christmas theme album. The classics, of course, Jingle Bells, Blue Christmas, Señor Santa Claus, An Old Christmas Card, The Merry Christmas Polka, White Christmas, Silver Bells, Christmas, O Little Town of Bethlehem, Mary's a Little Boy Child, O Come All Ye Faithful, and Silent Night. Cool stuff. This is a beautiful album. This is a 1958 release by Tennessee Ernie Ford. And I think that's his signature there. So I don't know where that came from, how that came about. But this is on another beautiful Capitol label. This one here. Okay. Tennessee Ernie Ford, American singer, television host. He had success in the country and western music, pop music, gospel music as well. He had a rich baritone voice. He was a sense of humor. He had two big hits, the Shotgun Boogie and 16 Tons. I remember my folks were really into him. You got Joy to the World, Old Little Town of Bethlehem, O Holy Night, The Star Carol, O Hearken Ye, Adas Fidelis, The First Noel, Sleep My Little Lord Jesus, We Three Kings, It Came Upon a Midnight Clear, and Silent Night. Beautiful looking album, for sure. And finally, Christmas Sing with Bing Around the World. This is a 1956 release. An album with Bing Crosby. This is not the original cover, although his photo was used from the original cover. This was recorded from a CBS radio program. Bing was one of the first multimedia stars in music industry. It was record sales, network radio ratings, motion pictures. He was a global icon, basically. He made over 70 feature films and recorded more than 1,600 songs. That's just remarkable. This was taken from a 1955 radio broadcast, sponsored by the Insurance Company of North America, and you don't hear the commercials from the show, but they're not included on the album. This is a big album, a lot of tracks on this one. Happy Holiday, Joy to the World, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, White Christmas, Adis Fidelis, O Come All Ye Faithful, We Three Kings of Orient Are, The First Noel, Carol of the Bells, What Christmas Means to Me, Good King Wenceslas, Jesus, Sweet Savior, Jesus, Sava Adorable, Angels We Have Heard on High, Glory in Excelsis, Away in the Manger, though descendeth from stars. Deck the hall, God rest ye merry gentlemen, O little town of Bethlehem, Silent Night, and Happy Holiday, which is the finale. It's on the MCA label on this one, but yeah, the different album cover, but his photo is the same on that one. So there you have it, guys. Just some fun on a Sunday morning, showing some Christmas albums. I'll be listening to some of those today. Again, they're not mint, but they sound decent, and I'll keep them for sure. But because every year Christmas comes around, so have a great day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.